Hello Akans, how are you? In this video, we are going to talk about well-being, your health and happiness, your well-being. So you have already learned quite a lot about health. You learned that nutritious food is important for your growth, the importance of washing your hands, drinking clean water, eating balanced diet is really important for you to grow. The other thing which is very important is whether you are happy or not. So what makes you happy? I know, chips, chocolates, lots of screen time makes you really happy, and no, writing work makes you happiest, isn't it? But doing eating junk food is not good, you know it. Writing is important, you know it. Lots of screen time is not good for you, you know it. All these three things you know very well, that instead of eating chips, fruits are important, or vegetables are important, or limited screen time is okay. Watching too many programs on phone all the time, or playing games, or watching TV, one program after the other is really not good for your eyes, it's not good for your brain, it's not a good habit. And you know that. I know that you know it, that too much of screen time is not good for your eyes, it's not good for your brain. And your parents are also equally worried about it. I'm sure, when we did that story, you remember, In My Heart, we spoke about feelings and emotions and all that. So when I read your work, I saw that many of you wrote you feel unhappy when you are, when someone scolds you at home, they ask you to do writing work, or they don't let you watch television, or they force you to eat things that you don't like. So I want to ask you, why do you think your parents tell you don't watch so much TV, or don't eat chocolates, or don't eat chips, or eat apple, or eat banana, or eat this leafy green vegetable or that leafy green vegetable, or eat dal? Why do they keep telling you this? Think about it. So it is for your own good, so that you are healthy. Yes, I know it makes you unhappy because you want to be free. You don't want to, write. You don't want to be told, oh, don't eat this, eat that. I know that. But I also feel that many a times we do not make healthy choices. Like, obviously, if I ask you, do you want to eat burger or you want to eat an apple? I'm sure you will tell me you want to eat burger because you like the taste of burger better than the taste of apple. But apple is going to give you more nutrition than burger. So what choice should I make here? Okay, so I think I'll go for an apple because I know it is good for my health. Yeah, it is a difficult choice, and you will uh, learn to make these choices as you keep growing. Until then, your parents or elders at home, they will keep insisting on making the right choice. All right. Another thing which I really wanted to discuss with you is the writing task. I know you don't like. Many of you do not like writing, but few of you write really, really well. Now, I want you to think, when you were in PP1, where did you start writing? You started with letter A. And see, now in grade 1 and 2, you are writing sentences, right? How much progress you have made. Did you make that progress in 1 day or 2 days? No. In so many days together, every day you kept working, you kept writing, and now you can write sentences. Same thing goes for your reading. Same thing goes with mathematics. You started with writing, numbers 1, 2, 3, and now you are doing addition, subtraction. You are able to solve more complicated problems. Did it happen in one day? No. It happened over a period of time with regular practice. So, regular practice is important. And why is it important? If you learn something, who becomes more intelligent? Who becomes more knowledgeable? Of course, you do. Okay. So, now comes the question of what else can make you happy? So, making right choices will make you happy. It is difficult, but it will make you happy in the long run. So if you see, you don't like writing, right? So you don't write. You sit like this the whole year. So your friends will go to grade 3, you will also go to grade 3 with them, or grade 2. And when you come to the new grade, you will realize, oh my God, I don't know how to deal with this level 3 or level 4 reading book, and I can't write as my, as much as my friends are writing. Then how would you feel? Would you feel confident? Will you feel happy about it? No, right? Even though writing is not a very interesting task for you, but you have to do that to become better, and you should have a muscle to face more challenges in higher grades, right? So that's why it is important. Now there is a task for you. In this task, what you need to do is, what do you do when you feel happy, sad, angry, or envious, or scared? So what do you do? And what do you think you can do? What do you think you can do? So there are emotions. Then what do you do when you experience these emotions? Like, what do you do when you feel happy, when you feel sad, when you feel angry, or when when you experience sadness? What do you do? Okay, and what do you think you can do? Why I'm saying this particular exercise you need to do is because I feel sometimes children are really unfair to the family members, like I've seen few kids, like these days you are not going to any shopping mall or anything, but I've seen children, they'll pressurize their parents, buy me this, buy me that toy, and if the parents say no, they will start howling, crying, throwing tantrum. No, I want this, I want that. So, are you one of those? So, if you're one of those, I want you to think, what is something else you can do instead of, throwing tantrums and making a big scene? What else can you do? So, let me give you a clue. So, first of all, can you request your parents, can you buy me that toy? I want that toy. So your parents say, for example, they'll say, no, we can't buy this toy right now, we don't have time, or right now we don't have money to buy this, or you already have this toy, why do you need another one? And then you are like really upset about it, and you're like, no, I want this toy. Instead of that, maybe you can, request them, no, I want. So you explain why you want that toy. Just because you want it, it doesn't mean that they will buy it for you. Okay, that is one thing you have to understand. I know you get upset, you get disappointed, it makes you angry when someone says no to you, but you really have to think, just because you want it, it doesn't mean that they have to buy it for you. Okay, so this is one thing. The other thing is, you can also ask them, when will you buy it for me? When can you buy it for me? So maybe they'll give you a timeline, or they will say, we don't know if you want to buy it for you because you already have a similar toy at home. So I am leaving that to your parents, what answer they will give, and how you will ask them a question. But what I'm trying to tell you is that you need to find a different way of expressing your emotions. Okay, it is not always nice to sit and cry and howl and throw tantrums for every small thing. I also know, like, some few of the parents told me that it is very difficult to wake you up in the morning because you sleep late at night, and then you are so grumpy when you come for for the class? What can you do for this? I want you to think about that, because when you come grumpy to the class or you are late to the class, tell me, how do you feel? Do you feel happy about it? Do you feel sad about it? Or you feel unsure about what you are doing? So you think what it makes you feel, and what can you change? How differently can you act? So this is the learning engagement. Your teacher is going to explain to you in detail again, okay? And they will also discuss few more emotions through stories to you. But I hope you have understood what I'm trying to tell you. Your happiness will also depend on the choices you make. All right? So this is all for now. Bye bye. Stay healthy and happy.